the grimiest thing you ever done?
I was hooking up with this guy and then I switched from him to his roommate.
I cleaned up her throw up this morning. All of it, all over the house, the shower. I played mom for this girl.
Party girls are fun. Don't get me wrong, they're unreliable, sketchy ethics, mental health issues, all of that, I understand, but they're fun. Party girls are high energy, they're really social, they're extroverted, they know lots of people, they know all the cool events going on, they're loud, they laugh a lot, they're up for a good time, they're fun. So if you take a guy who's shy, introverted, mostly stays at home, and you put him in the vicinity of one of these party girls who's like loud, high energy, really fun, he can't take her eyes off her. Now, partly that's because she demands to be the center of attention, but it's also in part because she's so high energy that she draws that same spirit out of him. She has so much life in her, it feels like it's just spilling out over the sides. Being around her makes him louder, more outgoing, more confident. And when she takes all of that energy that she has and then she focuses her attention on him, it supercharges him. It's like a new personality takes over him as he wants to meet her expectations. And he's like, yes, let's do it. Let's get wild. Let's go out. Let's get crazy. A party girl has the ability to make you feel like you are the most special person in the whole world. When all of her energy is pointed at you, it makes you feel alive. And a lot of guys like feeling that way. And so naturally they think, you know what I've got to do? I've got to make this party girl my girlfriend. That way I can feel this way all the time. I've got to lock that down, make sure that her energy is always directed at me. That's not going to work. And if you think that it is, it's just because you don't understand the psychology of how a party girl operates. Firstly, there is a very dark reason why she's so hyper, why she's always going out, dancing and drinking and meeting new people. She's running from something, some pain inside her, some insecurity. There's an emptiness there that she doesn't want to confront. And so her life is filled with all of these distractions. Meeting these people, hooking up with this guy, partying, looking this way, looking that way, anything so that she doesn't have to look inside. She does not want to stop moving. She needs constant change, constant novelty. So any man's attempt to take this party girl and try and tame her, lock her into a single place so that she's no longer running around, meeting new people, hooking up with different guys, to actually get her to be your girlfriend so that she's looking at you and only you, that's never gonna work. I would be surprised if the average party girl could even hold eye contact with another person for more than a couple of seconds. For a party girl, that's too intense, that's too intimate. That would make her feel too much when she's trying to escape the pain that she's feeling. She wants to numb herself, distract herself. That's why the idea of a committed relationship with a party girl is doomed from the start, because your monogamous lifestyle, your idea of boyfriend-girlfriend commitment is not going to give her what it is that she needs. And sooner or later, she's going to run off because she's feeling that need for excitement, for drama, for distraction.
When the relationship's getting boring, what's the best thing you can do to spice it up?
Have sex with someone else.
I'm telling you, you cannot tame a party girl. Sometimes she'll cheat on you and lie about it, and sometimes she'll just do it openly because that adds more excitement, more drama, more distraction. And while I do feel compassion for any man who gets cheated on, men, you also need to take responsibility for your choice of partner. If you play with fire, you're going to get burned. If you try and wife up a party girl, you're going to get cheated on. She needs new attention, new validation, and once it runs out with you, she's going to seek it from the next guy. I'm going to play that clip from the beginning of this video again.
What's the grimiest thing you ever done?
I was hooking up with this guy and then I switched from him to his roommate.
I cleaned up her throw up this morning. All of it, all over the house, the shower. I played mom for this girl.
She gets bored of one guy, and so she sleeps with his roommate. Why? Because she's a party girl. In this clip, she's holding a beer, even though her friend cleaned up her vomit this morning. She's back to drinking. That's not a coincidence. That's what a party girl does. She lives this lifestyle and she cheats on her boyfriend with a roommate. And there's plenty of blame to go around for the roommate who slept with this girl betraying his roommate. But as morally disgusting as it is, I can understand it because, like I've said, party girls are fun. And in a way, they serve as their own kind of distraction for the men that try and date them. This is not a channel where we pointlessly blame women. A lot of the blame goes to men here because, like I've said, men bear some responsibility if they were the ones that tried to tame a party girl, try and change her. Don't do that. You're only going to get hurt. Now, God help you if there's something in your psyche that says that you really need to experience what it's like to be with a party girl, then go and have that type of experience with her. Go out drinking, go out partying, go to the club, enjoy the looks of envy from all the other guys because she's really hot, she's showing lots of skin and she's dirty dancing with you. Like, enjoy your moment in the sun. If you really feel like you need that experience, do that. But please understand, you cannot take that same girl and then make her your girlfriend and then keep her locked at home 6 days a week, sitting on the couch watching Netflix with you. That's not the lifestyle that she wants. What makes the experience with her at the nightclub so intoxicating is the very same reason why she's never going to be suitable as a girlfriend. She doesn't want to be your girlfriend. That's never what she was chasing. Well, then why is she so into me? Why does she pay me so much attention? Why would a woman do that if she didn't want to be my girlfriend? I'll let this woman explain.
Ever notice that when she first gets you, she's super into you. She calls you all the time. She texts you all the time, and she just trying to spend time with you, right? But then when she know that she got you, when you start contacting her more frequently and you start paying her more attention, you realize how much she falls back. Do you realize how much she doesn't contact you as much? You realize how much she doesn't answer for you? See, what she does is she applies pressure at the beginning. Do you know why? Because she wants to see if she can get you. And then once she gets you, once she put that hook in you, here the game start, because then the manipulation starts and she wants to see how far along she can string you.
I know it's dark. I know it's not a pleasant thing to contemplate that people would use other people like this. That there are women out there that would show intense interest in you, not because they were actually interested in a real relationship, but just for the ego boost of seeing if they could get you. And I hate to break it to you if you're heavily invested in this myth, but if this girl is love bombing you, it's not for the purpose of getting you into a relationship. It's an ego boost for her. She's trying to see if she can get you. It's a game to boost her self-esteem. Party girls live through the validation of others. They have no self-generated sense of self-worth. For her, it's all about how she appears in the eyes of other people, how much value they place on her. When people want her, they desire her, that's how she knows she has worth as a person. So what better proof for her of her worth, of her desirability, than convincing some man to become obsessed with her? Yeah, she'll pay you a bunch of attention and make you feel like you're on top of the world, that you're a king, but it's just for the purpose of getting you hooked on that energy so that you chase her. And then once she's seen that she's successfully able to get you to chase her like that she can make you obsessed with her, then her desirability has been validated. She's won the game. But at that point, she ceases to see any value in you. You've already served your purpose. It's like playing a video game that you've already completed or watching a movie that you've already seen. It's significantly less exciting, less interesting, and so she gets bored and then moves on to the next thing. So then, is it worthwhile having this experience of being with a party girl and just knowing that that's all it's going to be? It's just a casual encounter. Is this something that every man should experience once? Or can you just skip it and just date nice, boring girls? And if you do so, you're not really missing out on any important masculinity development. I answered this question in the full version of this video, which is available on my Patreon. What you're seeing here on YouTube, this is just the shortened version. You want to see the full-length version? Come over to my Patreon.